Hello and a very warm welcome to World This Week by Latest Laws. This is our weekly program, so subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified. My name is Monica Rahar and let's get started by having a look at Supreme Court this week. The Supreme Court in the case of Karthik and others versus the state has held that sentence reduced to the period already undergone will meet the ends of justice. Flipkart has moved the Apex Court against an investigation by the Competition Commission of India on allegations that it had abused its dominant position in the market. The Apex Court has declined to entertain a plea seeking to postpone the Foreign Medical Graduate Examination, which is an exam conducted to grant license to students who have done their MBBS courses from foreign countries. The Apex Court has refused to entertain a petition filed by a firm challenging the High Court of Madras order that declined to restrain Baba Ramdev's Patanjali Ayurved from using the trademark Coronil for its immunity-boosting products. The Apex Court has disagreed with its 2004 Constitution Bench verdict, which had ruled against giving preferential treatment to certain subcastes within the scheduled castes. The court has also declined permission for carrying out Muharram procession across the country and has asked the Lucknow-based petitioner to move before the Allahabad High Court. The Supreme Court Collegium has approved the proposal for appointment of 28 additional judges of Allahabad High Court as permanent judges there. The Apex Court has also declined to pass direction to the central government to hold the National Eligibility cum Entrance Test Undergraduate 2020 in Gulf countries, but has asked the government to allow students to come via Vande Bharat mission flights to give the exams. Now let's proceed to the next segment of our news analysis and see Delhi High Court this week. A Delhi court has dismissed a plea by CPIM leader Brinda Karat seeking an FIR against Union Minister Anurag Thakur and Parvesh Verma for their alleged hate speech in relation to anti-CAA protest at Shaheen Bagh. The Delhi High Court in Professor P.R. Ramanujam versus Vice Chancellor and another rejected the plea of leniency of ex-pro Vice Chancellor of Indira Gandhi National Open University for overstaying at residential accommodation on compassionate ground, stating that compassion beyond the law is not permissible. The court stayed proceedings in a case under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code against Anil Ambani in a matter related to a personal guarantee given by him against a loan taken by Reliance Communication Limited and Reliance Infratel Limited from State Bank of India. Nirav Modi's uncle has moved the Delhi High Court against a documentary to be aired at OTT platform Netflix. The Delhi High Court has said that Delhi University cannot expect students to have 70% minimum attendance to sit for exams if it was not taking classes for the entire period prescribed for a course. Taking suo motu cognizance of the matter, the Delhi High Court, in continuation of its earlier orders, has extended all interim orders passed by it and its subordinate courts till October 31st. Now let's proceed with the Bombay High Court. A petition filed in the Bombay High Court has sought a direction to news channels and others to postpone the media trial in case of Sushant Singh's death, saying it could hamper the probe. The High Court has stated that, as per law, if a man has two wives and both lay claim over his money, only the first wife would be entitled to it, but children from both the marriages would get the money. The Nagpur bench of the Bombay High Court has dismissed a PIL seeking a declaration of funds received by the PM CARES funds. Now let's proceed with the High Court of Punjab and Haryana. The Punjab and Haryana High Court has banned the use of saliva on the court stamp fee following the COVID-19 outbreak. The High Court has made it clear that an establishment cannot dispense with the service of an employee or reduce his rank in case he acquires disability while in job. Inspector General of Police Hemant Kalson has been arrested by Haryana Police for allegedly misbehaving with two women after trespassing into their homes in Panchkula district on August 21. Now let's have a look at the Allahabad High Court. The Allahabad High Court has extended all the interim orders passed by it and its subordinate courts and tribunals till October 31st. The court, while dealing with a matter related to UP Urban Buildings Regulation of Rent and Eviction Act 1972, has stated that once the tenancy is accepted, tenant cannot withdraw from it and he cannot later raise an issue before the High Court that the actual tenant is someone else and therefore the release order is not maintainable by him. Now let's proceed with the miscellaneous segment of our news analysis. The Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India has clarified that a motor insurance company cannot deny a claim for not holding a valid pollution under control certificate. Special CBI Judge S.K. Yadav has rejected plea of two prosecution witnesses seeking permission to file written argument in the Babri Masjid demolition case. The ABVP has submitted a memorandum to the Union Law and Justice Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad, urging him to grant fee concession to students of national law universities across the country. The Consortium of National Law Universities has decided to reschedule the CLAT 2020 examination to September 28. Earlier, this exam was scheduled to be held on September 7. The Rajasthan State Legal Services Authority has organized the state's first online Lok Adalat, where more than 47,000 cases were taken up, and out of which 33,000 plus cases were settled. Justice C.S. Karnan, who in 2017 became the first serving judge to be convicted for contempt, described the proceedings against Advocate Prashant Bhushan as unconstitutional and emphasized on the need of having a transparent body to deal with corruption charges against sitting judges. The Attorney General of India has declined permission to an advocate to file a contempt plea against actress Swara Bhaskar for her comments on the Supreme Court's verdict in the Babri Masjid and Ayodhya land dispute case. The comments were described by the petitioner as derogatory and attack on the institution of judiciary. Now let's proceed with the last segment of our news analysis, which is the international news. A court in New Zealand has sentenced a self-confessed white supremacist who killed 51 Muslims as they prayed at two mosques to life imprisonment without parole. Indian origin lawyer Rama Tiwari has been appointed Singapore Academy of Law's Deputy Chief Executive and designated to take full charge from next February. The government of Pakistan has declared ex-Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, currently in London, as an absconder and approached the UK government for his extradition. Dubai's highest court has rejected an appeal by the ex-wife of a Russian billionaire to seize $460 million in one of the world's costliest divorce battles. Britney Spears' request for a court to prevent her father from returning as her conservator will not be decided until February, a California judge said. Chinese app TikTok is preparing to take a legal route against the Trump administration's executive order prohibiting transaction between the popular short video app and its Chinese parent company, ByteDance. That's all we have for this week. Thank you very much for being with us. We hope this was a productive video for all of us. Also, the link of all these news updates is provided in the description box for your kind perusal. You may refer to them. Until we come out with our next video, keep sharing, keep supporting, and take care of yourselves. Thank you.